It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the 27th episode of the PP Poo Poo podcast. I'm PP.
I'm Poo Poo.
And today we'll be talking about Season 2, Episode 20 of Family Guy, Wasted Talent.
Speaking of wasted talent, PP and Poo Poo in the same place?
That's a lot of waste.
It's a lot of waste, it's a lot of liquid, and it could be a lot of solid, depending on how we're feeling.
Yeah. I found that, I have a pretty wide variety of shit. You know, I don't feel like I have one consistent way or style of shitting. You know, sometimes I'll do, massive shits, once a day.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm a more smaller, more 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. Considering how fucking shitty my diet is, it's no wonder my poo-poos are not consistent. But my pee-pees are fine.
Is there, the best poop? How do I know when I'm at, yeah, this is good?
The best poop is objectively one where you don't have to wipe. And it doesn't hurt.
But is that medically the best, too?
I mean, yeah.
I would
say so. Yeah.
There are a lot of good things that are good for us that might not be fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Maybe shitting out, hard-ass poop pellets is better for us because you got good internals.
I don't think so, because that means you're putting stress on your body. Clenching
True.
too hard to push one out, to have a push, is pretty hard on your sphincter.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just a sphincter. If your sphincter breaks, you're just gonna shit anyway. If your stomach breaks, you're gonna die.
That's true, but I don't know. Your stomach isn't gonna die from having some harsh poops, you know. But if you're straining, if you're eating like shit and you got the hard poo-poos, that's not good. But if you're eating normally and you have the hard poo-poos, that's good.
Okay.
So it all depends on what you're putting in your body. What are you putting in your body?
It's a mixed bag.
This morning, I put in a nice bowl of cereal, a banana, a fuck ton of waffles in the afternoon, and then a couple hot dogs at night. And
Nice.
It is no wonder I am going to feel like shit when I'm taking my next poo-poo.
I had some applesauce.
Ooh.
I know I had more than that, but I can't remember it right now, and I don't want to stall the podcast anymore.
The only thing you can remember you had to eat today was applesauce?
I mean, I'm not very good at remembering things, buddy. And I only remember this because I still have a little applesauce here.
We shouldn't call ourselves the pee-pee poo-poo cast. We should call ourselves the fucking Alzheimer's cast, because we can't remember shit.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something... I feel it's almost like my brain's just saving space. I don't need to remember what I ate today. What good does it really do me?
Honestly, very little.
I gotta remember more sick-ass references, more epic memes, and more hot babes numbers.
Hell yeah.
I'm too busy to remember what I ate today.
That's right. There's no room in the big ol' the noggin, the crank on the top of the wheel. Not for this fucking shit we call food. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's kind of horseshit.
Well, I mean, if it was good food, that'd be one thing. I mean, maybe it was. I can't remember, but I feel like if it was good, I'd remember.
Are you sure? Because I've had some good food that I do not fucking remember. Yeah.
Go on.
I don't know. I don't remember. I can't tell you.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, it was, No, it's gone.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
well, you know what I did remember today?
What's that?
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Actually, I don't need to remember because I write down the plots for every episode.
Whoa! So you lied.
I mean,
Right?
I do remember it, but
Okay.
I
You do
also
remember.
have it written down.
You remember, but you don't need to because you got your cheat
No.
sheet.
Yeah, because if I try to do it from memory, it's way too long and winding.
Like my poo-poo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pawtucket Pat, the elusive owner of the Pawtucket Patriot Brewery, puts 4 silver tickets in beers, and the winner of these tickets can tour his brewery and receive a lifetime of beer. Joe wins a ticket, and Peter drinks a ton of alcohol. Lois is against it, but she's too focused on training a piano student, as Lois wants to win the upcoming piano tournament, which she's always gotten second place to Alexis. I didn't write down her last name, because it's not important.
No. Don't even need to remember it.
Peter ends up finding the last ticket and goes on a Wonka-esque tour of the brewery with Brian as his +1. Eventually, Peter and Brian sneak in to try the always fizzy beer, causing them to float upwards and have to fart to descend. This gets them kicked out, and at home, drunk Peter plays the piano for Lois and is amazing. Turns out Peter can only play when drunk, and Lois gets him wasted constantly so he can practice. On the day of the contest, they want to buy beer, but they're in a dry country, and the liquor stores are closed on Sunday nights. Peter and Lois sneak into a teen party, drink their beer, and run from the cops. Peter wins the contest, but Lois is worried she's damaged him. Peter thinks it's fine, but he only has 1 brain cell left. Stewie hitchhikes in the credits.
I just want to point out you said dry country.
Did I? Shit.
Yeah.
Dry county.
Ain't no way this country's going dry again.
Yeah?
No way, no how.
Why not? It was funny back then.
It was pretty funny, but now the Anheuser-Busch Corporation has their pockets in American politicians.
Damn.
Sorry, they have their fingers in the politicians' pockets, I should say.
I mean, they do have their fat-ass pockets in there, too, but...
Hell yeah, they got their fucking pocket pussies.
I think people would like, what's that one Kennedy that's around? Is it Robert?
I think it's Joe Kennedy, the one right now campaigning.
Oh yeah, Joe, yeah.
I'm gonna
people
say
would like...
too many Joes around right now.
Yeah. I think Joe Kennedy, personally, would be a lot cooler if he campaigned on bringing back the mob in honor of his Kennedy connections. You know, if he campaigned that he would bring back Prohibition, bring back speakeasies, bring back the mob, bring back organized crime.
I don't agree, and that's entirely because Joe Kennedy III is a fucking pussy.
Well, I mean, yeah, he is, which is why he won't do it, which is why he's not popular, but, like, this would be the alternate universe where he's cool enough to do that.
I love alternate universes. In this alternate universe, he's fucking buff as hell, he's thick, he's tan, he's not a redhead, he's got a fat 7-inch cock, 13-inch diameter, and he's bringing back the fucking mob.
Mm-hmm.
I'd vote for him. I'd move to the 4th District of Massachusetts District. And
wasn't he running for senator?
He is. So I'd move to Massachusetts.
Yeah.
But if he lost that to Ed Markey, God rest his soul, I'd move to the 4th District and vote for him there.
It's tragic that Ed Markey is passed only weeks before the election.
I wasn't supposed to say anything, because we are supposed to still think he is alive, but Ed Markey has passed away. That's why he has not disavowed all of the quote-unquote bullying Joe Kennedy has endured.
Do you think if we're really, really mean to Joe Kennedy on this episode, we can get featured in an email like that? It'd be a lot of good publicity.
It would. So I think we should do it. Joe Kennedy, you are a fucking idiot, and your hair swirl on your forehead is ugly. So go fuck yourself.
Hey, Joe Kennedy. Yo mama!
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Dude.
Dude, my audio waves are almost like solid blue for that.
Don't worry, it's fine. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
I think he'll get the fucking message.
Fuck you, Joe Kennedy.
Hey, here's one he won't like. Hey, Joe Kennedy. You're gay. Oh. I'm allowed to say that.
Prove it.
No.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
God, I would not have expected a Kennedy to be a redhead.
Yeah. You know, he kind of looks like, Pawtucket Pete or whatever.
Yeah, he looks like
Pawtucket Pat.
Yeah. This picture of him that I'm looking at currently, he looks like an old man in a wax replica that is supposed to look like a 39-year-old man, but still looks like a 70-year-old. It looks like a de-aged wax replica.
Yeah, it's weird. It's uncanny. Like,
it looks like Conan O'Brien's wax replica.
What's that badge he's wearing? Is that a swastika I see on it?
Joe. Sorry, I was thinking Ed Markey. I was thinking how bad I like it.
Joe, that's not a good look wearing a swastika in public.
Ooh. It's also not a good look being a fucking Kennedy. Bitch.
What's your favorite American political dynasty?
Honestly, it has to be the Kennedys.
Really? I think the Roosevelts are pretty based.
That's because FDR was pretty cool, and I do respect that. But I don't like Theodore.
He was, he's got. Yeah, I'm not gonna. This is like supposed to be defensive of him, but he did have a lot of good conservation policies, especially at the time. And he was decent on some labor stuff, but then he was also like a horrible imperialist war hawk.
Yeah, he's largely the reason we are the way we are today. So I can't really overlook that.
I mean, but also like they kind of all were.
Yeah, but he took it to a whole other level.
Yeah,
I think.
In terms of sheer numbers, or not even in terms of sheer numbers, just like cruelty, he probably wouldn't be too high up on the list though, just because the power of modern technology has made like the more recent American presidents able to unleash death and destruction across the world more effectively than ever before.
Yeah, that's true.
The
Clintons, they would be a solid number 2 based on that reason for me.
Capability to unleash destruction.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. What? No, dude. Dude. You're not thinking straight. It has to go to the Bushes then.
I am going to be honest, I forgot about the Bushes. But part of that is due to the rehabilitation of George Bush that's going on right now.
Well, yeah, he does art, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he does art of immigrants, and that's pretty cool for him to do.
And I think he was like, I'm going to draw every soldier that died under my command.
I'm going to draw every soldier I killed in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not like his dad was a saint, but it's kind of like, you know how the Gretzky brothers have, like, records for, like, the best, like, brother performance, but it's all, the main Gretzky?
No, I didn't know that. I thought there was just one Gretzky.
Yeah, wait, what's the main Gretzky's first name? I'm no hockey fan.
I think it's Wayne Gretzky, I think.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky, he has a brother, and they have, like, a record that's, like, most goals scored by a brother, and it's, like, 301, 300 going to Wayne, 1 going to his brother.
Fuck, that's fucking epic.
Yeah.
What's his brother's name?
His brother is
Carl. Brent?
Brent Gretzky. Yeah. So the Seddons are the second highest scoring pair of brothers in NHL history behind Wayne Gretzky, who is 894, 1,963, and 2,857. I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe for a hockey fan you will. And Brent Gretzky, who is 1, 3, and 4.
How long has Brent been playing? Like 5 minutes?
I guess, yeah.
Damn, Brent, you suck. You fucking suck, brother. Score
Yeah,
some goals.
Anyway, the whole reason why I brought that up is I think it might... Relatively, it's kind of like a Wayne and Brent Gretzky situation with the Bushes, where Iraq and Afghanistan was just so much that, like, the kid shit his dad was doing doesn't even compare.
Mm-hmm. And just think about the shit that Jeb could have done.
Yeah. Is Jeb just, like, nothing now? Or, like, I know he was governor, right, of Florida?
He was. I think he is nothing right now. Let's do a little fact check. Jeb Bush.
I just wanted to see how Jeb Bush would handle leadership during the pandemic. That's all.
I think he would have done a bit of a better job, but I'm not gonna speculate on how good a Republican would have done.
Why not?
Because I don't like him. I think he's retired now. I don't see anything that stands out to me.
Damn. I wish he ran again, but as a Democrat this time.
I think he would have succeeded if he ran as a Democrat.
I mean, that's basically what Biden is.
Yeah. Jeb Bush is basically Biden, but younger. And he doesn't have a smooth brain with brain worms.
But that also means he won't say funny things.
I don't think so. I think Jeb Bush is pretty funny on his own.
Yeah.
Jeb's wife has an Instagram. Let's check it out. The second picture is a picture of her and Jeb from like 20 years ago dancing.
Hell yeah.
It was posted 236 weeks ago.
I'm kind of into just hoping for like the funniest possible outcome with political stuff now.
Yeah, me too.
Like, what I really just want, like, first off, I'm really looking forward to the presidential debates because I think those will be like hilarious.
There will be no better comedy on TV than the 2020 presidential debate.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the SNL parodies, okay?
Hell yes. And then, I don't know, I just want something really funny to happen. Like, I want, like, Biden to win by, like, one electoral vote. And then have Trump, like, demand recounts for, like, 2 years straight. Well, he still serves as president during this time.
Has there been a... There you go.
There's just stalling Biden.
Has there been a tie in U.S. history for the presidential election?
No, I don't think there's been a tie. There have been cases where no party has reached a majority and so had to go to the House of Representatives.
Mm-hmm.
But no tie. I mean, there's 535 electors, so I don't think you can tie because it's an odd number.
Isn't there 538? Did Nate Silver lie to me?
Oh shit, is there 538?
I think that's why his website is named that.
I could have swore it was Yeah, he got me there.
Nate Silver? What's going on, bud? You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me how many delegates there really are. You're really fucking me over right here.
Yeah. It's 538. I'm not doing too well remembering tonight.
No, that's okay though. Well, you'll get them some other time.
I'll remember those memories one of these days.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. You never know. Yeah. You might not.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure at least now, like at least with the electors, it's balanced in a way where you can't tie, or at least it would never reasonably tie with how states go, like safe states and swing states.
I think this will be the first tie in American history.
Yes.
Yes. Corn Pop like.
I can't believe Corn Pop's dead. That's the biggest thing that gets me.
Yeah. Really fucked me up when I found out he was dead. I think that's ultimately what cost Joe Biden my vote. He harassed him into killing himself.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Every day he'd show up to Corn Pop's house and just recount their encounter at the pool. You know, Corn Pop's hitting the razor against the sidewalk to make him rusty. You know, he's got the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Or does Joe Biden have the chain? Joe Biden has the chain, right?
I think so, yeah. Because Joe Biden has all those nice cars. You got to have a chain in the back.
Yeah, Joe Biden's got the chain. Corn Pop's got the rusty razor. It's about to go down at the pool.
Joe Biden is basically the Scorpion of his time. Just yells at Corn Pop, "Get over here, fat!"
Dude, I'm just imagining how Joe Biden must have pictured that moment. Like, that has to be like a movie moment, like one of the best moments in his life, like a old like teen not coming of age style movie, but I mean, I guess maybe where, you know, like the guy like stands up to the bully and it's like super cool and everything. Yeah, that's how I imagine Joe Biden remembers it.
How I imagine it is that did you ever see The Sandlot?
No.
How I imagine it is he spends all of his life afraid of Corn Pop, and then he ultimately finds out Corn Pop isn't a bad guy. Kind of like they find out in The Sandlot that the scary neighbor with the junkyard yard isn't a scary guy at all. He's just an old man. He's just an older black man.
That's the plot to Kill a Mockingbird, dude.
Well, maybe The Sandlot and To Kill a Mockingbird are a lot more similar than people like to talk about.
Well, I mean, it's like half the plot of To Kill a Mockingbird. Nothing about like the racism with the court trials, but the part where the kids are like, "Oh, hey, that freak over there is nice."
That's true. Boo Radley was not a bad guy.
No, he wasn't. Oh, I mean, I haven't read To Kill a Mockingbird in a while, but I didn't like it too much. I thought it was a bit overrated. I thought like all the stuff about like Scout like hanging out with Boo Radley was kind of boring and lame.
Well, we read it freshman year of high school here, and let me tell you, it is definitely a freshman year of high school book.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not one to hate on school literature, you know, just because it was given to you in school, but
that book is definitely one of them.
I mean, I don't want to criticize this book too much, considering it's been so long since I've read it. It might be a bit unfair.
Yeah, maybe I'll read it again. Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. There are a lot of books out there to read.
Yeah. There's also a lot of Family Guy to talk about, which we have gone about 20 minutes without doing so. We should probably do that.
Yeah.
So... Shit, you already read the summary.
Wow, general feelings on the episode?
It was fine.
I thought it was kind of bad. Honestly, I thought the whole Pawtucket brewery just sucked. Honestly, like, I thought the songs were stupid. I mean, I've said it before, and I have to understand that this is like a problem with watching Family Guy 19 years after it came out. But the whole song parodies thing just feels lazy and cheap, and I've seen a trillion guys on YouTube do it, and they're funnier, and they do a funny voice, and they say fuck in it, like...
Mm-hmm. And that's the most important one.
Yeah. It just doesn't do it for me. It's not good enough, like... You can do a parody, but you gotta bring it.
Mm-hmm. And they don't bring it.
No.
I think the songs in this one are fine, but that is probably just my nostalgia / previous experience with this.
Yeah, when you were listening to Family Guy songs all day on the family computer.
Yeah, on MySpace, no less.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't know, they're fine, but they're not great.
Yeah. What I will say about the episode is not my favorite joke, but one of my favorite jokes is at the start of the scene when they make it seem like Pawtucket Pat has been shot to death. And then they reveal that it was just Cheech from Cheech and Chong. And it was all part of a big production.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I liked the I don't know, I thought like the suddenness of it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I like turned to the reveal That was all just like one big like production. I thought it was funny.
Got a little giggle out of you.
I mean, there's not been anything from filming that's like made me bust a gut laughing. So you have to remember that, and like a pretty good, like that was a good episode. Is not like the super high bar, you know, like.
Damn. What the fuck? No, I get you.
Yeah.
Let me pull up my notes here.
All right, do it.
I like the stuff with with Peter drinking. It wasn't my favorite episode, but when Lois wakes up and walks into drunk Peter and drunk Brian drinking in the side room.
Oh yeah.
Brian doesn't have hair to be disheveled, so he's got his ear up. And then Lois says, "You're drunk." And then Peter says, "I'm not drunk. I'm exhausted because I've been up all night drinking."
I also liked how in that scene you can see there's a picture in the background of Peter with a fat ass fish.
Oh hell yeah, that was a dump truck fish.
Yeah, a fresh ass catch. You know,
me and my new boy about to go. Freak.
This episode has some horny Stewie. So
yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this the first one where he actually, where there's implied sex, or was that in the daycare one?
First. Yeah, in the daycare one, there's a scene where they're both together nap time, and you can see that neither of them are wearing clothes.
Ew.
Yeah, this is the second horny Stewie moment.
This is just the most explicit one.
Yeah. Anyway, off topic, but Horny Baby coming to Adult Swim September 14th. Please check it out.
Yeah, please tune in. Midnight, September 14th. Sorry, that's midnight central, 11 p.m. Normal time. If you're not one of those freaks who lives in Central Time, it will be at 11. Guys, it's fucking gross. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Seth, why are you like this? Funny baby, he have the sex.
Also, why'd you have to make that other baby so ugly? I mean, I get it that was the joke, but like, I don't want to see an ugly, sexualized baby.
Yeah, that just makes it worse.
I was not saying that.
Yeah, like if I'm going to see a sexualized baby, it can't be like that.
Yeah.
Come on, Seth, get it together.
Yeah, I have to be watching anime, Seth. God.
And then she's not actually a baby. She's 30 years old. She's just cursed to look like a baby.
I gotta be watching anime, or I gotta be moderating my Discord server.
That's right, and I have to be logged onto the show's subreddit. Because I moderate that sub.
Yeah.
I gotta have the discussion thread going.
At all times.
When this thread is 30 minutes old, the episode will be live on Crunchyroll.
Links to other sources
are prohibited. We do not condone piracy on this subreddit. You will be banned on site.
Damn.
You fucking heathens. Support the creators.
Yeah, I like how like all the anime subreddits are like that, and then all the manga subreddits always will just give you links to pirate the manga.
Yeah, they know what's up.
I mean, part of it also is if you want to read a new chapter of a manga, it's always late for the official release, but I think like at least for One Piece, it's late by like 2 weeks, I think.
Damn. You're gonna be so far behind.
I'm gonna be 2 weeks behind, yeah. When you can read like a fan version, like comes at like 3 minutes later.
Man, I should read One Piece. I will someday.
It's good. Yeah, I just caught up. I really like it. It's really fun. I've actually been watching a ton of One Piece video essays lately. Because I need something. I want something for like background while I play Minecraft.
What's your favorite one so far?
My favorite one. I've been watching all these ones by this guy, Mr. Morge. And he explains how this one arc is like representative of the larger and like the entire narrative of One Piece. Like it's like a little self-contained version of the whole story.
When is that arc?
It is the second to latest arc. Or no, I guess technically there's the current arc, the arc before that, and then the arc I'm talking about.
Okay. All right.
So it's pretty deep in.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I really like One Piece. It's super fun, imaginative, creative. It has excellent world building. The fights are fun. I mean, like they're not like they're not like the peak of anime, but like they're always fun at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
fine.
like
from what I've
you
seen.
kind of know. Yeah, I mean, you it kind of is also an anime where like almost always feels like Luffy's gonna win, but especially in the later part of the manga, they're a lot more willing to take chances and like, yeah, and play a bit more unpredictably.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely. I personally like it in like stories like that where at least I say like it. I'm not saying this is like my preferred way to do it, but like I appreciate it in stories that will start off a bit lighter, but also it means like there are no stakes, and then adequately manage to introduce some more risk and stakes and makes things feel more organic and natural rather than like a fixed outcome where the protagonist will always win.
Yeah, that shit's always boring. There has to be stakes.
Yeah.
And if they're introduced, like, if they're introduced from a situation that previously didn't have any, and it's believable, that is a sign of good writing. And it should always be interesting when it's introduced like that.
Yeah. Yeah, the two big things are like that are like shonen anime, love to not have any real stakes, and superhero movies.
That's right.
Superhero movies, they almost never kill anyone off. When they do, it's always going to be some disposable side character, or they'll come right back. It doesn't matter if you're a DC stan or a Marvel stan, because both of them do it.
That's right. Superhero movies are North American shonen.
Yeah, I am incredibly excited to watch the Snyder Cut, though.
I am not.
Not because I want to do it, but I'm going to do it with my friends. I'm just watching Justice League for 4 fucking hours.
I can't fucking wait for 4 hours of the fucking Snyder Cut. Go fuck yourself.
I realize I don't even remember anything about Justice League. I saw it in theaters, but it's just all gone.
I never saw it. It looks so fucking bad, and I see fucking every superhero movie. God, I don't even want to talk about it. It's so... Fuck Zack Snyder, dude. His movies suck. They shouldn't have done this.
I don't even have that strong of an opinion on Zack Snyder because I don't care that much. But I just don't get why it's 4 hours long.
I don't either.
I don't think any superhero movie needs to be 4 hours long.
No, especially not fucking Justice League. There's not 4 hours of interesting shit in that movie. There wasn't even 2.
Well, I'll be the judge of that when I see it.
I'm the judge of it right now. Just like I'm the judge of steering us back to Family Guy.
Hell yes, Judge. I mean, Captain.
And what I want to say is that I don't think men should be gynecologists.
That's kind of sexist of you.
Yeah. I also...
Are you gonna say women can't be penis doctors? I don't know what the name for that is.
No, we don't really have penis doctors because we don't need them. Hold on.
Damn.
I need to verify this before spouting bullshit again.
Yeah.
Are there penis doctors?
Well, there are urologists, but those are specifically like urinary tract, right?
Yeah, there is urologists, but I think... Are urologists? I almost said bisexual. Do they cover men and women? Oh, they do.
What do you mean, like?
Well,
yeah.
they cover penis health, but also urinary health for both. Okay.
Oh, they do cover penis health?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
interesting to
think.
know.
Am I being
Yeah,
lied to?
I mean, if you're seeing it somewhere, I trust it. I just didn't know there was somewhere I could go if like there was something specifically wrong
I'm on
with my
Planned
penis.
Parenthood, and this is
Okay.
part of the learning section for teens. For teens, ask the experts, is there a gynecologist for guys?
A gynecologist.
Oh. It looks like it is a urologist. But
Okay.
I don't...
If I ever have a period, I know where I'll go.
Okay, I guess I'm just fucking wrong. Urologists are almost entirely for men. I'm just going to say almost just to give myself a bit of benefit of the doubt.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not...
So
not
would
backing that up.
a gynecologist then would a gynecologist handle any female urinary issues then?
Probably. Let's say yeah.
Well, yeah, let's say yes. We can stop talking about the specifics of this. Well, yeah, there you know. Urologists and gynecologists. What's the difference? What's going on? What can they do?
I'm 27
You're
years
welcome.
old, and I learned something about urologists today and gynecologists.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this because there's a scene in the show where Lois and her rival are at the gynecologist, and it was pretty hot. Not gonna lie, both the doctors were men. It was pretty weird.
Yep.
I'm also remembering a scene from Scrubs where there's a hot gynecologist played by Jay Moore.
Whoa.
And all the babes in the show are like, "Oh, I gotta go see him. I want him to yell into my pussy."
Dude, I feel like how many dudes out there do you think like I'm gonna become a gynecologist? I'm gonna see so much fucking pussy, bro. And then they see like think about it. If you're a gynecologist, you're also going to see the worst, most disgusting, infected, unclean, unsanitary vaginas out there.
Yeah, if you're a doctor, you're going to see the whole breadth of the spectrum, and that's not just gynecology, that is everything, including urologists.
Yeah, you're going to see, the worst that's out there. I feel like that's enough to turn a man gay.
Yeah, then they go into urology, and then that's how you end up with my urologist. Ha 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 ha. I don't have one.
Damn, me neither.
We should go into urology.
But yeah, I don't know. If my job was just seeing nasty pussies every single day, I don't know if I'd be able to get. I mean, I guess if you're a doctor, you kind of have to just get yourself out of whatever awful shit you see. You know?
You should be desensitized to it. I have a couple friends in med school, and they share some horrible shit they see, and none of it's from gynecology or anything. It's all from the ER and the different departments and working on cadavers.
Oh yeah.
And I could not be a doctor, dude. I could be desensitized to it. I've been desensitized to some heinous shit just from being online,
all the furry porn you send me.
Yeah, and
all the pictures of Gex with massive cock.
Gex with massive cock and balls dripping that drip. And, car crashes, people with their heads flattened and all that.
Oh yeah.
It's so gross, but it doesn't really. It bothers me, but it doesn't stick with me. But
yeah, I think I could become desensitized, but I don't think I could handle being a serious doctor like that. Just from the pressure of a surgery and operation.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what would get me.
Do not put your life in my hands.
Holding someone's life in my hand. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could probably handle being a dentist. I feel like they're almost always low stake. I'm sure there are a few tense situations with
you say that, but
teeth disaster.
They have the highest suicide rate of any medical profession.
That's because everyone hates them, dude. Everyone hates
why
dentists.
Why is dentist suicide rate so high?
That's because everyone hates the dentist. I actually really like my dentist, personally.
Male dentists hold the highest suicide rate at 8.02%.
Damn. Why is that?
This is a lot of words to read for a joke, and I'm not going to do it.
Alright.
Okay, suicide is the nation's 10th leading cause of death for ages 16 and older. blah blah blah. Isolation or something. I don't know. Whatever. Dentists are stupid. I haven't been to one in a year. That's not true. It's been like 6 months. No, it has been a year because No, it was earlier in the year. We're good. My teeth are fine.
Nice. Yeah, I still get free dental for the next 4 months.
Why?
So I lose it when I turn 20. State thing.
Whoa.
It's not free, but it's like massively reduced.
Whoa. That's gay as hell. I can say that.
Damn. Yeah, so I got 4 more months until my teeth are too expensive for me to have.
Fuck yes. That's the American dream.
Yeah, after that, I don't think I'll have dental anymore. Unless they change, like, state plans and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or federally. Maybe Joe Biden will do something cool for me. I doubt it. But maybe. I mean, honestly, if Joe Biden does anything for healthcare, he's not going to be giving access to dental care. Which, I mean, I think it's really fucked up that dental care is considered, like, premium care. Like, dental care is probably, like, the same category as, like, cosmetic surgery. When,
premium. I'd say premium.
Yes. You know, when, like, if you don't take care of your teeth, that can kill you.
Mm-hmm. One of the reasons I wouldn't want to be a dentist is because of all the disgusting shit you would see. Disgusting dental shit is one of... I think I would call it a phobia. It bothers me so much. It is so fucking gross. Much like male gynecologists. Don't do that. Unless you're hot like Jay Moore in Scrubs, in which case you can do it. You have the blessing of at least half of the Family Guy Funnycast.
I'll go with it. I don't care enough.
All right, cool.
If you support it, then I trust
you. Appreciate that. Well, you know what I appreciate?
Well,
Family Guy. Also the references.
Well, no.
No?
We're gonna do this again. You know what I appreciate? The new long-running gag introduced in this episode.
Whoa. Tell me about that.
This is the first episode where Peter falls and hits his knee and he holds and goes, ah. Or is it like, I don't quite remember. Dude, I haven't seen Family Guy, but even I know this one.
Yes.
But Joe, you do it. Give us your best impression of this.
Peter has there's more of an S sound when he's inhaling. I can't do it.
Yeah. It's hard, but you can do it. But yeah, he does it not once, but twice in this episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. It doesn't actually happen that much from what I remember. And I've seen all episodes up to probably season 10. And it didn't happen very often. It wasn't like the Conway Twitty, which is much more notable. But yeah, I think it's really funny.
Okay, well,
it's really fucking funny.
I thought it was funny the second time.
Yeah. The first time it's whatever.
But yeah,
the second time it solidifies itself as a funny gag.
Yeah. We'll see how much we like it later on.
Sorry, I'm thinking about the second time.
Well, that's how you know it's
I guess
good.
that makes it my favorite joke in the episode, but I won't commit to that yet.
Damn. Well, my favorite joke in the episode, what I will commit to, is when Cleveland is in the clam and he says something to the effect of, Lois must have wrote the book on pleasing her man. Too bad Loretta doesn't allow white literature in our house.
Oh, Loretta.
I just thought it was really funny.
It was pretty funny. Let me look at my notes. See what is there. I'm gonna. Okay, now I am committing. The Chumbawamba kicking Peter in the knee and him going, was my favorite one. But runners up. is the first one when that I talked about earlier. Peter's saying he's just exhausted because he's been up all night drinking. Another one is when Peter finds out that Joe has gotten the first scroll, and he says, "Oh no, if one of the scrolls is gone, then that means..." And he runs away to go do some science, and he comes back with the exact number of scrolls that are left, and he says, "This many," and holds up his hand. Yeah.
That was pretty good. I liked it.
And then the cops at the party. When Peter and Lois crashed.
I did.
Peter and Lois crashed the teens' party, and the cops roll up and they bolt, and then the cops corner them and ask them, "Are you a little old to be drinking illegally?" And then, God, that was so good.
They said, "Fuck cops." And
yeah,
ran
Lois said, "A cab," and ran away. No, the way Peter says, "Lois, look over there," and she looks away, and Peter tells the cops to run, and they do. It subverts your expectations, much like Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm. Family Guy and Game of Thrones, widely considered as the twin masterpieces of modern television cinema. Where do you think?
I was going to say it's
no.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, I'll go, then you go. It's really telling that Family Guy is still in the lexicon, but Game of Thrones has all but disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No one watches. No one talks about Game of Thrones. I heard someone. I think I said this before. Like when I saw someone watch, I was like, "Damn, Mike, don't you know it sucks?"
If I saw anyone watching Game of Thrones for the first time, I would just tell them to stop. It's not worth it. It's not worth the ride.
Yeah, I mean, it's a show that's like so very much about like the payoff and the conclusion, and the conclusion sucks ass.
There's no payoff.
No. Yeah, not very good.
A whole bunch of blue balls. I don't like it.
Anyway, what I was going to say is, where do you think each member of the Griffin family would fall about police and BLM and like the current zeitgeist?
I think Brian would be a standard lib.
But
Tell me.
In universe, dogs suffer considerable and similar discrimination towards black people, which means they're harassed more by police.
That's true, and I will also say that Brian is racist.
Against who?
Black people.
Black people? Oh. So you think it's like a divide and conquer type thing where it's like they're both minorities, but then they tell the dogs to hate black people, so they are distracted from the fact that they're being oppressed?
Yeah. That's exactly it.
That's pretty fucked up.
Dogs are a false flag.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to talk about something serious for a second?
Let's do it. Let's do something serious for once.
Yeah. That actually was like a very common practice for colonial control.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Rwanda, the Hutus and the Tutsis are commonly thought of as like opposite like caste, like mortal enemies. However, historically, before I believe it was the British, before the British colonized Rwanda, the Hutus and Tutsis were almost more like a class position, and you could marry into and out of them. But then with the arrival of the British, they made a very strictly enforced caste system with one above the other. I can't remember which one. In order to help distract the lower population in Rwanda was more focused on the above African population of Rwanda and not on their colonial masters. And this is seen a lot in Algeria under the French. The Algerian Jews were an above class than the Algerian Muslims, but with of course the ultimate class being white French settlers. And I talked about before. What book was it? colonial and post-colonial history is really fascinating because it's like the methods and the depravity used to justify and enslave people and exploit them. It's just like fascinating with how atrocious it is, but also in how inspiring like the resistance is, and like how it's reading a lot of this post-colonial literature really helps change the narrative, I feel like, that is presented about a lot of these countries, where it presents them as like unenlightened, still like Africa is largely presented as dry, barren, savage, backwards, poor, and then reading about this post-colonial studies, which very prominently focuses plenty of smart, intelligent, brave, wise individuals who have either they're naturally incredibly smart, or also they have a lot of formal education in like fancy philosophy. It's like, oh, like this is a more accurate view to how it was. Like the narrative that's being presented just isn't true.
Yeah, like, oh, these people aren't like that at all. You're lying to us.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't mean to say like before I read post-colonial theory, I thought Africa was a backwater.
Yeah,
I
not
just
at all.
mean like it's presented so much, even though you can like be aware that it's not true, you don't really understand what it's like until you engage with it, and you don't see just how much you've been lied to until you know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Britain and France, they really, I mean, colonialists everywhere, fucking colonizers, no matter where they are, especially America, really like to play with the racial aspects of all this shit. Like, I think I've said this before on this show, but like, I think Jamestown, they were being upstarts, I should say, or whatever. And they were cooperating, the white people and the black people. And then after their little uprising, Britain had squashed and stomped on, they subjugated the black people that lived there. And so basically there would be no more cooperation between whites and blacks as long as those rules were around, and that stuck. And that's really what set off the really fucked up race relations that America's had up to this point.
Yeah, just like this divide and conquer tactic seems to be pretty prevalent and a relatively easy way to control a population.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think a lot of post-colonial theory can apply to the present situation in America, and this isn't just my thought. I also the Black Panthers read a lot of post-colonial theory.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, you can't apply it directly. Like, you have to adapt it. You have to read and like improve upon it. But that's the point of reading, because you have this basis to work upon, and then you can account for your own specifics and particularities on your own, working from a strong base.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not very familiar with theory, but I appreciate you explaining it to me. I'm learning.
I need to read more. I meant to read more during all this quarantine, then I didn't because I was depressed and lazy and fat.
And stupid and gay and all that shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking about myself.
But I do know a few things, so
that's right.
I'll try my best to bring them up when they're relevant, so we can pretend like we do some real talk.
Hell yeah, Family Guy Funnycast now committing back to real talk. I was listening back to actually the episode about where Brian and the police brutality. I almost said police academy. Very not the same thing.
Fuck.
But yeah, the civil rights episode with Brian. And there was a lot more analysis in that one. And
that episode also gave us a lot
it's
more
pretty
to work
unfair.
with.
I mean, this one we could probably talk about alcoholism,
Yeah.
but we're not going to.
I mean, it's not funny. Like, what can you say? I mean, like, alcoholism is bad. It affects
Wife
a
is
lot of
bad
people.
for enabling her husband's alcoholism.
The wife is also bad when she doesn't give
That's
me
true.
alcohol.
It's a lose-lose, Lois.
I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say it's a lot less nuanced because alcoholism is bad, but so is colonialism. But like, I feel like there's a lot less facets, or at least, and the further in depth we could go about alcoholism would require, I think, a lot more information and knowledge about alcoholism than we have.
Yeah.
I don't think we can talk about it too much.
No. Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, shout out alcoholism.
That's right. You're always there for me when I need you.
Yeah. It's very popular with my family, so salute, brother.
Alcoholism, I'm pouring this one out for you. Except I need it, so I'm not going to pour it out. But the spirit is there, even if the body isn't willing.
Yeah, my family, especially my mom's side, huge alcoholics.
My mom doesn't drink, and I have a suspicion that's probably why.
Yeah, my mom doesn't either, but I believe every one of her siblings has or have alcohol issues.
I know, basically everyone I know in my family has addiction problems that manifest themselves in some way. Mine manifest in literally anything that I can put in my body. So that's fun. Alcohol, drug, other drug, food, especially fucking sugar. God, I love sugar. Sugar is the worst thing you can put in your body aside from alcohol, drug, and other drug.
What about Chipotle?
I'm not ready. I can't. I have such a Chipotle fucking problem. I get it damn near every weekend because it's just down the street from my work.
No, I get it. Yeah, I was getting like every weekend in college. Or I was getting Moe's, which is the same shit, basically. Just because it was like right where I was. And the dining halls would be closed sometimes on my way back anyway, so I had to get food somewhere.
And I mean, I know I said it's only down the street, but most of the time when I get it, I'm working alone, so I can't leave. So I get it delivered, and that the delivery fee is pretty low because it's relatively close.
Nice. I just spilled a bunch of
Nice.
Wawa on my shirt.
I bet it looks like you were sweating, and now you got that drip, that sweat drip.
No, it kind of looks like I just spilled water on myself.
How
It's a
much?
lot. It's like a oval like 4 inches by like 3 inches.
That's very ovular.
Yeah.
Chipotle is good and cheap, and I need to stop eating it every fucking weekend. I think I had it 3 times this week. That's almost 50% of the week. Yeah.
Shit, you're right.
Okay, this is my pledge to all Funnycast listeners. I will not have Chipotle for the next 7 days.
Oh shit! All right, so yeah, no Chipotle till the next Funnycast. Well, I mean, technically, sometimes we don't always record them on Mondays.
I can do it.
I
I feel myself
believe
jonesing right now. Like I didn't think it was this bad, but holy shit!
This
Like-
wasn't my intention. I was just
I'm fully committing, but now I feel like I need to go to like Chipotle Anonymous. Like, I'm such a wine mom. Day drinking, but it's Chipotle. Mimosas, unlimited burrito.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I think
Let's
we should
get
do
to
the
it.
references. All right. So, Willy Wonka,
Whoa.
Barbra Streisand,
Oh.
James Brolin,
Oh.
Cheech Marin,
Oh.
Chumbawamba, Coors Beer. Okay. Ox.
Unlike Family Guy Joe, I'm not a Coors guy. I just want to add some spice to this list.
Some more. Oksana Bayul, Shine, The Incredible Hulk, X-Files, The Godfather, Count Chocolate, Captain Crunch.
Please.
My notes say Count Chocolate.
Notes are
I'm sorry.
Your notes are an idiot.
Fuck. No. Mary Tyler Moore Show and the episode of The Twilight Zone. Time's Enough at Last. Time Enough at Last.
That's right.
And today, 3 we've decided to talk about are, first off, Willy Wonka. We picked this one because it's a pretty major part of the premise. So if you don't get it, you're kind of screwed.
You're kind of a ding-dong if you didn't get it.
Yeah, but anyway, Willy Wonka was originally a 1964 book by Roald Dahl, but then it was adapted in 1971 with Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka, and then again in 2005 with Johnny Depp. But the main plot focuses on a young, poor boy named Charlie who gets a golden ticket in a chocolate bar and wins a trip to Willy Wonka's fantastical chocolate factory. The other winners break the rules and try in-progress candies and suffer from it in some way, except for Charlie, who proves he's good-hearted enough to inherit the chocolate factory.
Which is fucking dumb, because he breaks the rules, too.
Oh, yeah, he does. He just doesn't get caught.
I think they do get caught, though.
Dude. Oh, do they? Dude, I have started Charlie and the Chocolate Factory so many times as a kid, but I only remember, like, watching to the ending, like, a couple times.
It's... it's an okay movie. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't ever call it that. It's fine. It's a good movie.
Will you ever watch it again?
Yeah, probably. I'll probably watch it again soon.
Yeah?
I wouldn't know.
Why?
I don't know. I like Gene Wilder. He's a funny man. Where all the white women at? That wasn't him, but it was in the movie he was in.
Okay.
Oh.
Good to know.
Also, Charlie and his grandpa were in the tour.
Oh, yeah.
Funny. So that's another reference. What's the other one we're doing?
The next one, we're doing 3, is The Incredible Hulk. And this one's yours.
Okay. Incredible Hulk, created in the 1960s.
Specifically the movie.
By Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. But in the Family Guy, they're talking about the TV series starring Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. I forget what the first reference was. Was Stewie... It was the same thing, basically. Where Stewie has his backpack on and he's hitchhiking. And I think that was the credit scene for The Incredible Hulk. Because he was a bit of a nomad. Also assumed dead. And he's hitchhiking across America to find the nation's greatest diners, drive-ins, and dives. And he can't do that because he doesn't have a car, so he's got to rely on hitchhiking. And so he walks on highways, not interstates, that's dangerous. He walks on country back roads.
That's too dangerous for the Hulk. Wait, so if no one knows he's alive, like, what happens when he hulks out? Like, does no one notice?
They assume it's a liberal myth.
Does he kill all witnesses?
If he was smart, he would. I've never seen the show. I've only seen clips. I took an acting class at my community college almost a fucking decade ago. And apparently my professor was in an episode, but I could never find his credit, so I think he lied to me.
That's pretty fucked up. Or he might have just been a small enough role that he wasn't even credited.
It's possible. And knowing him, it definitely was.
Yeah. Yeah, like the only place I would credit it would be like he'd be such a small role, he would have to create the credits for it.
Yeah. Although I think that's usually what they do on IMDb. I don't know. I just know everyone can edit it, and so people that post it as a confirmation for a rumor are fucking idiots. I hate when I see that on a forum fucking Reddit. Like, oh, Bill Bixby's confirmed for the next Avengers movie. IMDb confirmed it.
Yes.
Yes, except Bill Bixby has been dead since 1993, so frick off, maybe? Mayhaps
that kinda
frick off,
sucks.
milady? Anyway, this is in the references because Stewie has Peter play the credits song on the piano, and he runs and grabs the backpack and he pretends to hitchhike. And then the credit scene is Stewie superimposed over the actual credits for The Incredible Hulk. And hitchhiking there. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm playing with a magnet and it got caught to my desk and scared me. I'm just going to put it down. Don't scare me no more.
The final reference we picked was the Twilight Zone episode, in which a man seems to care only about books, and he gets berated by both his wife and his boss for focusing on them. One day he enters the bank vault at his job. He works at a bank.
Whoa.
And while he's in there, a nuclear war breaks out and destroys all of humanity except for him. He panics until he sees an intact library where he plans to read for the rest of his life, but he ends up breaking his glasses before he starts the first book, leaving him unable to see because he was blind as shit.
Fucking dumbass nerd. Get better eyes, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. Fucking kill.
It'd be more of a G-Dilf. I think that dude was old.
Damn. That can't be too old.
He was definitely graying, and I know you can go gray early, but this dude was not going early, if you know what I mean. Yeah, he old. He a G-Dilf.
Yes. Anyway, this was only in the episode because when they say Peter has one brain cell, you see one brain cell in there with glasses who trips and falls and breaks his glasses and can't read anymore. It's a reference to this scene.
Pretty good reference, if I might say so.
Yeah, when I saw it, it was like that meme of Leonardo DiCaprio from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where I sit up and point at the TV and go, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, 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 like a monkey.
Fuck off, dude.
You fuck off. That was exactly the sound you were making, so you baited me into that.
I was making the sound Leonardo DiCaprio makes. So you're calling him a monkey?
Bitch movie? You think I've seen that bitch movie?
Well, when you see the movie, you'll see him point at the TV and goes, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, then Leonardo DiCaprio was imitating a monkey.
Well, fine, he is, but I'm not.
He was imitating a monkey, so therefore you're imitating a monkey. It's a simple ratio.
That's not how a ratio works. Because there'd be 3 parts to this. It'd be me, Leonardo DiCaprio, and a monkey. Ratio's coming 2.
Okay, whatever, you fucking monkey nerd.
And I'm not a monkey nerd. I don't like monkeys.
Then why'd you imitate one?
I wasn't.
Don't believe you. Roll back the tape.
The only... Where I sit up and point at the TV and go, ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's clear as day.
It's
clear as fucking day.
we didn't have to wait, though. We could just cut it
wanted
after
to wait.
he does it.
I wanted to wait.
I maintain that I wasn't imitating a monkey. There's only 2 good monkeys. One's the proboscis monkey because it's got a really fucked up funny nose, and the other one is Sun Wukong, the monkey
He's
king.
barely a monkey. He's a king.
Are you saying monkeys can't be kings
All
now?
monkeys are kings, but it doesn't mean they're actually kings.
Monkey King is a monkey and a king, and there's a pretty sick game coming out for him in China.
I know, I did see the trailer for that, and it does look cool. But...
And he's in Dota.
Dota. He's also in League of Legends, so do you want to go down that road?
And Smite. Well, he's also the inspiration for Goku, and Dragon Ball Z's pretty
Goku's
cool.
not a monkey.
So... Yes, he is. He has a funny monkey tail, and he turns into a monkey.
I am seething with rage right now. This is worse than the time my wife made me drink all that beer because I was good at piano.
It's kind of fucked up because in universe, monkey's a slur towards Saiyans.
God, don't call Goku that. He will fuck you up. He will go monkey mode.
No, he won't. Vegeta will. Goku doesn't care.
That's. I think Goku, if he was educated, he would care.
Good thing one of Goku's iconic traits is he a dumbass thought.
I don't think Goku even knows what a monkey is, honestly.
Fuck.
Except for Vegeta. Is there?
We're gonna get canceled for anti-Saiyan racism.
You just wait until the day they fucking show up here and they say, "Who's the one who called me a monkey?"
Dude, if they show up, we're already dead. You know what? Our power level is we're probably both at 1, honestly. I think the farm with a shotgun is more powerful than us.
Where is the Family Guy Funnycast?
If Vegeta recognizes that'd be probably the greatest honor.
This was my favorite show. I don't know why he turned Irish there, or Scottish, but it happened. He's so mad.
He's fucking furious.
Bring me the head of Sean from Funnycast. Kakarot. What if aliens came to Earth and the only reason they came here was because they liked the Funnycast?
I mean, that'd be pretty cool. We find out one of our listeners is just an alien and we blow up. And they're like, damn, what the fuck's wrong with this alien? Turns out the alien only liked us because it's using us to learn how English works. So this alien also talks exactly like us.
Could not have picked a worse show. Should have picked Cumtown or something.
I don't want the alien to come down and say the N-word.
He wouldn't know what it means.
It doesn't make it okay.
Well, if he knew the context, he would
I'm not saying
better himself. And not say it again.
You're assuming an awful lot on him.
Honestly, though, what would you do if an alien came down and said the N-word?
I would have to assume it's a prank. There's no way a real alien would come down and then just be racist too, specifically against black people.
You never know.
Was an alien watching us? It's all right, yeah, that racism stuff's pretty cool. I'm gonna do it too.
You say watching us?
Well, yeah, because I'm assuming that they had to learn how to be racist against black people
Not
from
us.
someone. Or are you assuming So you're saying do you think being racist against black people is a fixed trait in the universe?
No, it didn't come from us.
You mean us?
Yeah, I thought you meant
Funnycast?
us as in me and you specifically.
I meant us as in humanity.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, yeah, that clears it up. Ooh. I meant if an alien came down and was racist against black people, would have had to have learned it from Earth somehow. Which is why I would assume if an alien came down to Earth and said the N-word that it was some sort of prank or hoax.
I don't think it would be a hoax, but I also wouldn't think it was real.
What does that mean?
It's a very complicated situation. We got to figure it out. We gotta have a dialogue. We gotta open up conversations with the alien.
Listen, if that alien says the N-word, I'm not talking to it.
Well, the chances that we would actually be able to talk to it are pretty slim.
Well, no, clearly we can talk to it.
No, I mean, me and you personally talk to it.
Oh, okay. We're having trouble with the singular and royal you.
Honestly, if an alien came to Earth, I would probably shit my pants in excitement. I just want an alien.
Yeah.
I just want an alien GF,
I think aliens would be pretty rad. I mean, part of me feels that there wouldn't be too many crazy ass aliens out there. Well, I mean, I guess you have to define what would be an alien. If you count all animals in the alien world as aliens, and there would be a lot of crazy ass ones. But sentient races, not races, alien species.
I would only consider sentient races aliens.
Yeah, I don't think there'd be too many crazy, cool, fucked up ones. I mean, part of me thinks that, because I feel in order to have the capacity for interstellar travel, you gotta have some sort of big old noggin, and I think just like with general evolutionary practices, and assuming that they all have to be like carbon-based life forms, I don't know. I feel like they'd probably be similar enough to us, you know.
What if they came to Earth, but they all just looked like Jimmy Neutron?
Fuck. What would they do when they found Jimmy Neutron?
They'd say
Like,
brain blast.
Would they not be concerned how we had known about them since, like, whenever Jimmy Neutron
No, they
came
know
out?
we got their message.
Oh, so you're saying Jimmy Neutron's alien programming sent to us?
Yeah, kind of like how people always think that Asian videos of Chinese people that go viral are psyops from the Communist Party of China.
Dude, I fucking hate it. People love to be racist against China online. Like, it was already a thing, like a problem before COVID, but now that it's happened, it's just like being racist against Chinese people is like, as long as it's not like overt, it's acceptable.
It's hip.
Like, if you're doing like a funny Asian voice and like stuff like that, like pulling back your eyelids, that'll get you canceled still. But if you're just like assuming every Chinese person has ties to the CCP and that they're all brainwashed and controlled by the Chinese Communist Party and they're all doing Mao's bidding, like, that's fine.
Yeah, casual racism against Chinese people it's hip, it's cool, and it's easy. Just why we do it.
Yeah.
We, as in Americans,
so
not
much of
me and you.
Yeah, not we.
For once, I'm using it in the context that you use it, and not the one I used it. I know people will be confused when they hear that, but trust me, we don't endorse.
We're pretty good at speaking.
We don't endorse.
Yeah.
Chinese racism or any racism.
Yeah. Good qualifier. But yeah, I just feel like so much of like the narrative around China is just so othering and very much feeds into a very Orientalist perception of the East versus the West. Still, like what we're talking about is there's a video of Chinese kids playing some game where they dribble two basketballs in their hand and then like hop over all in a circle, and they're doing it really well. And really, like, all it is just like, it's impressive. It's cool that they're this coordinated. I think it's pretty good for kids to learn how to do that stuff. You can do it in America too, if your school can afford that many basketballs. My school was pretty privileged, and we had about 16 basketballs.
My school had like one.
There was probably about 50 basketballs in that picture, though, so my school couldn't afford that shit.
We didn't even have a basketball team. We just had a hoop that we put in the parking lot.
Damn. My school had a really good basketball team.
Well,
they
good
would, like,
for you.
bring in... My school's plan is they would bring in Chinese students who
It
pay
all comes
extra
back
money.
to China.
It does. And then they would use that money to bring in poor but talented basketball players, and then have them play on the school basketball team and win fame and acclaim.
Fame and acclaim.
Yeah. I think after next year, like, the best of the best should be out of college basketball, but so far none of them have moved on to the NBA.
That's real unfortunate, if you ask me.
Yeah, one of them was he was 7 feet tall from Nigeria.
Whoa, that's a tall man. I'm assuming man.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. We didn't have. Oh no, we did have girls basketball, but we didn't have like high level girls basketball. Yeah, he was massive. Cool guy. Did well in college, but not well enough to go to the NBA.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
I'd say his name, but I've already doxed him enough by stating he's a 7 foot tall basket. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. But the from Nigeria part, might help you track him down if you need to.
Yeah, if you need to. End finger quotes.
Yeah.
Please.
Don't track.
Please help me track him down. I need to find him. It's very important. Message me. If you're listening to this, message me.
He just got married.
To who? Don't tell me. I can't handle it.
to a woman. That's all I'll tell you.
I can't fucking take this shit. Damn it.
Is there anything else we want to talk
No,
about?
it's kind of ruined my mood.
Damn.
Well, as Peter says at the end of the episode, the lesson here is that abusing alcohol has 0 consequences.
Listen, Joe, it's okay. Like 20% of marriages end in divorce, so you have a decent chance to try again. It's possible.
You shouldn't have to wait for someone, you know.
I mean, hey, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Once, if you do get together, it'll be all
I know for a fact that's not true. That's Family Guy Funnycast. I'm Joe. Goodbye.
I'm Sean. Your mama.